Good morning. Welcome to Morning Karate Thought number 10, already 10 episodes. And today we're going to talk about Sensei, in particular about good Sensei. Sensei literally means the one come before, but in martial arts it's used as a teacher. So we want to have somebody who is passionate about the martial arts, karate, knowledgeable, so he knows techniques, knows execution, knows the rules within the karate, knows principles, and so on and so on. So all the technical aspects. Is a good motivator, so can take the best of you and push you to do more than you think you can do. And a bonus would be if he's a nice person. We've got many instructors within karate that I think shouldn't be instructors. There's people who are very egoistic, have a very demanding approach to students. They want to be respected for all costs. It doesn't matter what they do. And they enforce and brutalize their students. So will be demanding stuff they are not able to do and expect their students to do it without question. There's people who have no understanding of karate. They've just been doing all their life monkey see, monkey do. And if you ask the question, it's shut up and train. This is not acceptable, in my opinion. In my school, I encourage people to ask questions. As well, your teacher or sensei should be able to answer your questions. If you ask the question, simply answer. If we're doing this for the reasons of this, this, and this. If I don't know something, I'm honest with my students and I'm saying, hey, I don't know, I will check with one of my friends. Maybe they know. Maybe have a look on this book. Maybe read this, read that, do a research there. I will do the research for you and I bring the answer to you on the next session. There is no embarrassment for me that I don't know something. I'm not almighty yet. I don't know everything yet. But there's many teachers that will take offense or maybe not have a skills to express themselves. They feel that in some way they're gonna lose their face, not knowing stuff, and maybe they are a bit insecure. They try to be the best, they try to lead people, and showing that they don't know something, it might be embarrassing for them. Nonetheless, as you stepping into the shoes of a coach, you should be able to say freely what you think, what you know, what you don't know. And there's no shame at all in saying that you don't know something and you're gonna look for the answers. But this problem is not only in martial arts, we see that in all walks of life, when people in higher positions will not admit to a mistake or don't know something and they're gonna be making stuff up. And I think there is a lot of things in karate that was made up on the spot because people been asking questions that people didn't know the answers, or they didn't ask the question and just copied. And one of my friends tells this great story about the faces in karate, right? Because you see sometimes people doing a movement or something, going to shikodachi, so wide stance, and there is that angry grimace on their face. And a student's been doing that. It's a tradition now. Our school does an angry face when you drop down to a wide stance. The problem is that nobody asked the sensei why he was doing that. If they asked, they would know that he had hemorrhoids. So every time when he's going lower, his butt ached. So his face changed. But because they done monkey see, monkey do, they never got the answer and they all start doing the same thing. And I recently have seen as well a Okinawan practitioner start doing a Sanchin kata, and this individual must be about 70, 80 years old, so he's a bit frail. His movements are shaky, as the all elder person do, but through the whole lineage, all students started doing the same, shaking and copying. So don't just copy things as monkey see, monkey do. Ask questions. A good teacher will answer you, will try to find the answer, or will tell you, I don't know, let's ask somebody else. I'm gonna dig for it, and I'm gonna let you know on the next session. Also, we've seen on yesterday, so 1st of May, there was conviction of one of the leading karate authorities in UK for abusing people in 2012. So, you know, there's lots of people hiding within a martial arts, not only karate, a lot of other styles and systems and sports that are using this as an access to children. So the good teacher should have no problems with showing you a DBS checks for UK, a instructor license, insurance, and I don't see a problem with having a parents sitting and watching, right? If you're teaching children and vulnerable adults and so on as well. So there shouldn't be a problem for you to say, oh, hey, can I have a look what my son, daughter, cousin, boyfriend, girlfriend gonna be doing? It shouldn't be a problem. My personal approach, I don't like a teacher where are not approachable. If you cannot go and talk to your sensei, shihan, kyoshi, kancho, there is a bit of an unhealthy situation there. You should be able to go and talk to everybody in the dojo association without being pressed down that you are not worthy to talk with them. And as well, good teacher should be able to motivate you and spot the difficult times for you, right? If you see that he's struggling, it should come up from your teacher to, you know, hey, what's wrong? What's going on? Should we work on this? Should we see what's going on? How can I help you? So the teacher should be on the ball. As well, we should be able to approach the teacher with our problems. Hey, I've got a problem with kicking. Hey, I've got a problem with punching. It shouldn't be a situation when it says just shut up and train more. This is kind of not acceptable for me. One thing that I see many people says that a good teacher should be that it should be able to do all the techniques flawlessly, and I disagree on this one, because in boxing we don't have top boxers being a top coaches. In football, managers and coaches are not footballers. In kickboxing, Muay Thai, same thing. Not always the high performing athlete is a good coach. The coach or sensei should be able to explain and guide you through the motions, techniques and principles, and make you being able to do the stuff within your physical and mental abilities. So for example, I've got a closed hips, so kicking to the head is a problem for me. So technically I cannot kick nicely to the head, yet my students can. If you've got the right person with the right abilities and you can explain it to them and guide them through the process, then you will have a successful student. So you need to be the coaching ability higher than the physical ability. Of course, I don't mean that you should be not able to move, just sit on the side, and if you don't have any conditions that requires you to sit down, because that's the other option if people have problems. For sure, you cannot expect somebody with a MS who used to do karate and being a great coach to do exactly the same thing what you want. He might be able only to sit, but the knowledge will guide you and make you better. So in summary, the good coach should be able to explain and motivate you, being a supportive. As my friends say, shouldn't be a dick, and should be all around honest person that can admit their mistakes. What do you think the good sensei should be? Would you add something to it? You disagree with something which I said? Leave it down in below comments below, and I will be reading those and hope you have a good chat. If you would like to support the Mornin Karate Thought, best way to do it is to watch another episode, subscribe, like, hit the bell notification, and maybe share with your friends. This is the last one for this week, so episode number 10. I'll be posting another 5 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Weekends are for family, so out of camera, out of talking, out of thinking. Although I'm probably gonna think about karate anyways. Catch you soon.